go for it.
Hi, I'm Flora. Today's topic is addiction. I guess all of you know what is Guinness Book of World Records is. The Guinness Book is the book which has world records in all kinds of fields. I'll introduce the guy who is in the 2007 Guinness Book as the fattest person in the world. This guy, Manuel Ribe, his weight is 590 kilograms, about 13,000 pounds. But however, because he reduced his weight from 590 kilograms to 310 kilograms, so this guy, Keith Martin, whose weight is 368 kilograms, about 812 pounds, took over his dishonorable position, the world's fattest person in the world, from Manuel Ribe. But even though Keith Martin is fat, at least he knows it's not something to be proud of. So he doesn't want to contact Guinness World Record. And besides, he hasn't stepped out of his house since 9/11, and even he considered suicide before. It's really strange that most fat people know they have to stop eating, but finally they can't stop. But the reason why they cannot refuse the food is they are addicted to the food. I'll talk about food addiction today. I have 3 main points: definition, causes, and solutions. Let's see the first main point, definition. A basic definition of food addiction, or we can call also overeating, is simply excessive eating. We can call excessive eating when people consume more calories than necessary, or they eat till they feel uncomfortably full. According to the eatingdisordersonline.com, Stephanie Lane states that to call overeating, we need 3 things. First, eat regularly even they're not hungry. Second, they can't control their eating. And the last, eating too much lasts for a long time. We don't call overeating when people eat too much for just 1 day or 2 days. We have seen the definition of overeating, and let's move on to causes. Overeating is quite common in this world we live. Maybe some of you are already addicted to the food. According to this recent survey, 6 out of 10 Americans say eat more than they should, and more than 85% of Americans say overeating is the major problem in the US. Then what causes people to overeat? I'll talk about four causes: stress, mindlessness, rush, and habit. First cause is stress. Some people have busy schedules, so they can't take enough rest they need, and they can't meet their friends or family, and they finally start eating emotionally. After a hard day at work, or they fight with their partners, they relieve their stress by eating. And even they also feel comfort when they're eating, like this girl. Second cause is mindlessness. Can you remember everything you ate? You may not. People who are focused on what they're doing are not aware of what they're putting into their mouth now. So they don't think how much they're eating, and they just keep eating in front of TV while reading or sitting at their desks, because they don't really mind what they're eating now. And rush, the third cause, is shown in busy people. Working people don't have much time to eat, so they don't have much time on eating, so they have to eat fast. so they choose junk food or instant food to save their time. But eating fast doesn't give your brain the signal that you're full. Your body really needs some time to tell your brain that you're full. And the lost cause is habit. If your mom always taught you eat everything on your plate, this can be another reason why you're overeating. Some people keep eating and eating even they feel already full because they feel guilty about wasting food. I've talked about 4 causes. So stress, mindlessness, rush, and habit. Let's move on to the solutions. WikiHow website indicates the few solutions to overcome overeating. I will talk about 3 of them. The first solution is be aware of why you're eating. You should try not to eat when you're depressed, lonely, or angry, or after a hard day at work. These are wrong reasons why you're eating. Many people eat food to help them overcome the negative emotions, so you have to pay attention when you're eating. The second solution is pay attention to your body and your environment. Eat only when you're hungry. Stop eating when you feel full. Most people just eat what is in front of them without thinking. This is really a big problem. Stop eating. You have to stop eating when you feel full. And pay attention to your hunger signals and stop eating when you feel full. And remove your food in front of you so that you just not to eat without thinking. Finally, manage your amount of food. Remember the serving size for one time and use medium-sized plate. If your plate is too small, you feel like more hungry, and your plate is too big, then you're gonna overeat. Or it's also a good way if you aim to fill out your plate, half of your plate with healthy and fresh vegetables. Today I discussed 3 main points: definitions, causes, and solutions. As you all know, there are a bunch of fat people, not only America, but also your country. Even though all of you are so surprised to the 2 guys that I introduced, Manuel Uribe and Kate Martin, but these kinds of people are increasing continuously these days. Please don't think you're an exception. Everyone cannot be an exception of food addiction. You can be like these 2 guys. And just keep in mind the things that I let you know today and be careful. Thank you for listening.